Hello everybody of the coloring community, welcome back to my channel. I thought it would be fun to do my March haul video, and I know it's going to be a long one because I splurged on coloring books. Little background story for people who have been following this channel for a while. I was going to lose my job at the end of 2024. And I already have a new job, so don't worry, I'm all set and I'm working and making money again. But it is law in the Netherlands that if an employer is going to fire you, they have to pay you. And they have to pay you 1/3 of your monthly salary times the years you have worked for them. So and they did, so I got some extra money. No, I did not spend it all on books. I did pay some things off that I had to do, put a lot of money to the side, but I also decided that it was time to, indulge myself a bit and buy some books. I also bought an addition to my coloring room / coloring conservatory, because as you know, I'm in my conservatory, and I added a few bookcases and I bought myself a new bigger desk. Not that you can see, but maybe I will, if you want to, I can do a new coloring space tour, a video if you like to, so leave a comment in the description box below if you want to see that. So I rearranged my books. It was so much fun. It's so much fun to go through your collection, go through your books, and the books are not just for coloring. Yeah, they are for coloring, but I love going through them, rearranging them, doing my inventory. I still have my inventory book. Let's see if I can reach for it, because now I can. Look at it. I already did a video on this. This is my inventory book, and those are the things that makes me happy and make me relax. It's really relaxing to do this. So, enough chatter. Let's get started. As I said, so it might be a long video. I try to do a little bit of a section dividing kind of books. And let me start with what I call my must-buy. My must-buys are illustrators, despite of what they publish, I always buy them. You might recognize this book. This is Cozy Color. And let me put this stack to the side. This is by Diane Dufour, and I did a video on this book because it was new. Oh, my corners. Didn't see it, so I picked it up from Amazon, and it turned out to be a compilation book of the two books she already did with the Fur Friends, the Furballs one and the Bear one. And the best thing of this book is that it's single-sided. Love the paper. It is single-sided, so in this book you can take out your alcohol markers, and it's a little bit bigger than the other two books. So if you are interested in the flip through, I will put the link in the video or in the description box, and you can go and watch that one. I'll put that down aside. Also, must buy for me is Lulu Mayo, and this is A Million Cats. This is the French version because I really love this cover. She has the two versions. There is an English version, and it has a really colorful cover. But I really love, look at this, the shine on this cover. I love the color palette, and every book Lulu Mayo publishes it, you can see the improvements and growing in and there. Look at this. I love these if you're not up to coloring a full page or double page spread, you can always do one tiny illustration. It's such an adorable book. And as you might know, Jess from Coloring Bumblebee always does a monthly scavenger hunt for the Lulu Mayo books. So I really love to get a prompt, find it in this book and start coloring in this one. So this is A Million Cats by Lulu Mayo. And what I also got is this one. And this is an older book. And this is by Tatiana. And here's, it's funny, here says Tanya Boogie Mustolova. And this is Nice Little Town Easter. I have a lot of nice little town books. And I was missing this one. And Easter is around the corner. In spring, so I thought I would get this book, and there are doubles in here. It is an earlier book because it is published in 2017, so it's actually an old one. It's very different than the other Nice Little Town books. It's not with the little mice yet, as you can see, but I really love her illustrations, and I love picking a page and doing one for Easter. So this is Nice Little Town Easter by Tatiana Boogie Mustolova. Also a must buy is this one, R.J. Hampson. I collect his books, and oh, this is the wrong book. Can you see that? Let me get the right one. Oh, it's this one. I made a mistake. It's this book. This is the older one. This is Around the World. This one. And you probably have seen this one on a lot of flip throughs on YouTube, with all the other content creators. But I love RJ's illustrations. His sense of humor. I always take the soft covers, not the hardbacks, because I like how he kind of does the doubles at the back and do different things with the different pages. So they're actually not doubles, they're not the same, they're slightly different nuances. So I really love that with the paperback ones. So that is Lost in Time by R.J. Hampson. Last illustrator for my must-buys is always Camelia Angelkova. And as you know, every month I do a scavenger hunt for the Camelia Angelkova books. I saw this one on, I did the prompts for the month of March. And I cannot remember who was the one. She did a page from this book, and I realized I don't have this book yet. So went to Amazon and ordered it. And I love it. It's so adorable. And I think she also said that the earlier work from Camelia Angelkova doesn't get enough love, so maybe I'm going to do something special, but not everybody has the earlier work. So the gnome book, the elves, the dragons, but it's fantastic. Look at it. It's such a gorgeous book. So this is 50 Splendid Princesses by Camelia Angelkova, and she brought out a new one. This is 50 Zodiac themed miniatures. This is the latest book. She went back to 50. She published 2 books that had only 30 images, but she's back to 50. I already did 2 pages in here, so maybe you get a sneak peek. I love this because she does not only do the normal, how do you say it, normal zodiac signs. See, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, Capricorn. but I think she also does them in a chibi version, as you can see, and the Chinese zodiac. So at the back you get all the Chinese zodiac signs. So it is a fantastic book again. I love this one with the small borders. So cute, absolutely adorable. So I did Aries and I did the This Book Belongs To page already. So that is 50 zodiac themed miniatures by Camelia and Jokova. So far for the must buy illustrators. Let me get this stack and put it to the side, because I do have a bigger desk but still need some room. Let's go to the Amazon Japan books. I purchased a few books on Amazon Japan, and I always combine a couple of books because of the shipping costs. I think that's the best way to do it. I first purchased this one. This is called Flower Smile by Yufuko, I think. And I think it's an older book because here it says 2015. And I always love with the Amazon Japan books, Japanese books with the dust covers and the beautiful pages in the front. Look at this. This is stunning. I think you can do this with watercolor. Absolutely gorgeous. The books itself are masterpieces. So pretty. And it gives you a bit of an example on how to color them, how to pick your colors if you want to. And I always love the manga kind of, the faces. It's always really beautiful. Love the style. Gorgeous. A little illustration on the back. And these kind of books, I rarely pick up my alcohol markers for this one. I always try to do pencil because one, they're very detailed, and two, you know, alcohol markers bleed through, and yeah, I don't want to waste the little duplicate picture on the back of the page. Really cute. Oh, nice. This one is cute for spring. Let me go a bit faster. We'll be here tomorrow. If you see a book and you want the full flip through, let me know and I will make the video. Gorgeous. I also found this one. This is called Colors Make You Happy by Miki Takei, and the translation is Dream Color Princess. Again with a beautiful dust cover. Some examples on how to color. And I think these are all fairy tales. So look at this. Yeah, these are for fairy tales. This is Snow White, and I know Jordi from Jordi Colors does a hashtag for coloring fairy tales, and this month was Snow White, but I don't think I have the time to finish it. But maybe next month I can pick a page from this book. I love this one for Mermaid. What's this doing now? So that's cute. Look at this one. I love this one for Mermaid. Adorable. So a gorgeous book. If you love to color fairy tales, unicorns, rainbows, I could really recommend this book. Alice in Wonderland, always really popular to color. The Wizard of Oz, stunning little book. Oh, and there are some horoscopes at the back. Absolutely gorgeous book. From the same illustrator, Miki Takei, is also the Princess on Stage book. You can see there are a few other ones as well. Let's see if I'm still in frame. Yes, I am. But look at this. Oh, I love the cute bright colors. These are all, I think, theater themed. Look at those dresses. Theater themed pictures. So this could be Phantom of the Opera. Masquerade. Really pretty book. But a lot of detail, so it's a lot of work coloring. But I love this one as well. Such a different theme. Oh, look at the cats. Fairies. I love that one too. Look at this Giselle. Alice in Wonderland again. Again, really beautiful book. I love this. Cannot wait to get one started in here. So many books, so little time. I did a flip through with this one. This is the newest Eerie book. I also translated all the pages, so I'm not gonna do every page. If you're not familiar with the Eerie books, I saw a comment on a Facebook page. They say my line art is brown and not black. That's normal for an Eerie book, because she draws with I think it's a toothpick, and it's always brown. So that is just the style of Eerie, and this is a gorgeous, gorgeous book. So check out the flip through if you haven't seen it. That is, and I think it's called Fantasy Country by Eerie. Also, I got this one, and also been on YouTube on quite some channels, the flip through, so I decided not to do a flip through. This is the latest by Kanoko Egusa. This is called Leon's Journey. Another stunning book, and like Kanoko always does, she does a lot of animals, and I love these tiny little pictures. So it's kind of a trend to do these ones, you know, from Joanna Basford's the small book. Also, excuse me, the tiny illustrations. But this is another gorgeous, stunning book by Kanoko Egusa, and I would recommend to go on the various YouTube channels for people who do a full flip through of this book. I always get the thingy off, but not right now. So that's Leon's Journey. Oh, can I get this in frame? Because this is a bigger book. Yeah, it will do. This one is called Kuma Country's Kuma Coloring Book by Chip. I also saw some flip throughs of this book on the various channels. Again, beautiful dust cover. And the different illustrations already colored in to give you some inspiration. And they're so cute, but they're so detailed. Oh, this is gonna take me forever. I'm a slow colorist. I am so, yeah, not with the Camellia Inchikova ones, but those are not that intricate. Look at this These are really, really tiny details. But they're so adorable. Look at that. What a gorgeous book, single-sided. I should say take out your alcohol markers, but it almost has no tooth. It's so smooth, the paper, so markers would do great. Well, that's a try. But look at this. It's so intricate. Gorgeous one. Love this one. But it really scares me. It's scary. Look. Can you see the detail on these pages? This is unbelievable. Such fine detail. Check this one out. Look at this. It's absolutely stunning, but it's so detailed. But I love the illustrations. So this is Kuma's Country by Chip. Last one from my Amazon Japan is this one. Yep, get it in frame. It's by Aikawa Sora and it's called Cats and Cute Friends. This was a gamble. I didn't know what I was buying, but again, another stunning book with all the little cats in different situations. And I think there is a story about this behind it, but it's just going on a quest. Look, sitting on the fence with her friends. This is cute. Really pretty book. So this is Cats and Cute Friends by Aikawa Sora. That was it for the Amazon Japan. I'm gonna pause the video for a second to make some room for the last two sections of the coloring haul. All right, we're back. Next up is this one. I am a huge fan of Game of Thrones, and this is House of Dragon. I saw this also on YouTube. Somebody has purchased this one as well, and at first, yeah, I thought, I don't know if it is a book that is for me. However, then we got to the illustrator, and then it turned into what we call a must buy, because illustrations are by, let me get this, Tomislav Tomic. And Tomislav Tomic is the illustrator of Sprookjesbos and Dromenvanger. And I love his artwork. So this quickly turned into a not need to have, but want to have book. Because I love his illustrations. Such a talented illustrator. So this is House of Dragon, illustrated by Tomislav Tomic. Then I went on a complete my collection splurge, and I got these two. First on my wish list was Dream Voyage. This is by Melpomene Chatsipanagiotto. And this is the newest book. And I love this book. She outdone herself again. Stunning. And I always yeah, look at this. It's really intimidating, as always. Find it intimidating, but the artwork is absolutely gorgeous. So I need to get started on this one. But then I realized I did not have this book. And no, I'm not a really big mandala fan. But this one is different. And it's an older one. And as you can see, they're not your typical standard mandalas. They're really intricate, but there are a lot of details and a lot of different, yeah, elements that create the mandala. So, I love this one. I decided to complete my collection and get this one. So this is Nature Mandalas, also by Melpomene Chatsi Panagioto. Speaking of completing a collection, I own a few mythographic books because we're coming to the mythographic ones. But I was always a bit, not a really big fan of mythographics. Then Candace came along from Happy Catastrophe, and she is a very big fan of mythographics, and I joined her in a couple of body colors. And I actually lost my fear of coloring in a mythographic book, so I decided it was time to try to complete the collection. And I was in luck because some are on discount, some I got secondhand, and some I really got a good deal on them. First I got Fantasy Forest, and this one was illustrated by Fabiana Attanasio. And I know they are intimidating. If you see them uncolored, you have no idea where to start. It looks very complicated, but what I like about mythographics is because they are so complicated at first, you really have to be focused on your coloring, because you have to keep looking where the illustration is going and what color needs to go on. Oh, I love this one. On what element. And this one, for instance, you see here, I don't know what it is. It looks like a fox or a wolf, but it has a horn on it. So that is what I like in coloring in mythographics. They're all single-sided, beautiful paper, really love it. The only thing I have is that they are glue bound and not stitch bound, but I will always be careful. So this one is Mythographic Fantasy Forest by Fabiana Attanasio. I also got Voyage, and this one is by Joseph Kattenbang. And these are, Fabiana and Joseph are the two main illustrators of the mythographic books, and these are not with the hidden objects, as you can see, so that is a big plus. And again, where my mind goes, I don't know, but this is a great one for Space Timber again. But as you can see, they are, when you first look at them, they are, you just going, oh, no, I'm not going to do this. This is way too complicated. But if you like the Kirby books as well, choose an element you want to color first and just take it one element at a time. And then you see the whole illustration comes together. And that is what I like. Look at this one with the ice cream mountains. Love this. That's what I like about mythographics. It makes me focus my mind more than when I do a Camellia Angel cover. Don't get me wrong, love Camellia, love the simple, cozy. Sometimes it's fun to do a simple, cozy one, but it's also really good for my concentration to do a page like this. Where do you start? I would start with the flowers and just take it one element at a time. Such a stunning book. I love this one. Voyage by Joseph Kattenbang. also a different illustrator. This is Illusion, and this is by Diego Weisberg. I hope I pronounce it correctly. So a completely different style from the other illustrators. Like this is less intricate, but I still love them. This one is cool. Look at this, the dragon that goes through the pyramids. Oh, this is stunning. Again, another really different book. So as I said earlier in the video, if you like a full flip through of one of the books you see, please let me know. This one is gorgeous. How? This is it looks easy, but as you can see, the water is it makes a face. So 2 fishes for the nostrils, rock for lips, and 2 fishes for the eyes. So you have to really think about what colors am I going to choose. I love this. Gorgeous. Illusion by Diego Weisberg. I also got this one, Dreamweaver. It's by Alessandra Fusi. I think it's my second one from Alessandra Fusi. Also not with the hidden objects, so that's plus. These are really detailed. You see the head ornament on the bear's head. So again, a really different style. Really detailed, but absolutely stunning. And I have to look. Usually if I see a page and then I have to blink because my eyes need to focus, then you can see that there's puma or tiger or lion or cougar or something. There is something in there. So beautiful. All the gems. So different from the other books. I think I need to start tagging my mermaid pages. Otherwise I have to go through all the books again. Beautiful. Dreamweaver by Alessandra Fusi. Last one from the Mythographics is Deep Blue. This is also by Fabiana Attanasio. Yeah, she and Joseph Kedeming are my favorites. Because I just love the style. Again, no hidden objects. I don't know how many books there are with the hidden objects, but I don't know how many books there are in total. I think 17 right now, but I'm not really sure. I love this one. I've seen this one in my own personal flip throughs a few times, and I love this one with the pufferfish in the tree. Such a beautiful page. Look at this. So I've seen a couple of favorites already that I really want to color. And don't mind the ruckus in the background. It's the bearded dragon again. He's shedding, so he's not really very happy right now. So he's making a ruckus, trying to annoy me. His name is Schmaug. Maybe if I'm doing a walk through my coloring room, I will show him to you. But right now he's really angry again. So, Deep Blue by Fabiana Attanasio. Following the Mythographics, of course, are the Mythogorias. And I like me some good horror. So I love watching horror movies. And I got Undead Academy. This is by Alessandra Fusi. And this paper is a little bit thinner. But again, it is single-sided, so you can use alcohol markers if you want to. Yeah, stunning. These are so good. Love this one. Yeah. Gorgeous book. Mythagoria Undead Academy by Alessandra Fusi. And the last one in this section is also a Mythagoria. And this is Fairy Nightmares. And this one is illustrated by Shelley Carroll. And these are dark. And it's not everybody's taste, I know, to color horror and goo and monsters. And yeah, I actually am a bit all over the place because I like to color this, but I also like to color the cozy and the fuzzy, cute, chibi, fairy books. So I don't mind as long as the picture speaks to me. I love. Look at this one. Where to start? Don't know yet. Oh, I'm sorry, somebody turned off the sun, so the lighting could be a little bit different. Look at this one. This one is, oh, yeah, this is a great page. That is Fairy Nightmares by Shelley Carroll. All right, final section of this exorbitant splurge. First, as you may know, I have a subscription to Coloring Heaven. This is number 123 and this is number 125. My 124 got lost in the mail, so they're gonna send me a extra copy. My OCD cannot handle, I'm missing one number. This is Garden Fairy Special. Yeah, this is the 123. This is the January issue. Always love the paper they use. It's really smooth. Single-sided, so this one with strawberries is cute for spring. And some issues I really like and some, yeah, don't speak to me, but I actually canceled my subscription 3 times in a row. And then I picked it up again. And then I'm missing some issues, but so much fun. I love these for the spring ones. Absolutely gorgeous. Garden Fairy Special by Coloring Heaven. And I also got, this is the latest one. This is Fantasy Romance Special. And this is more up my alley with the fantasy coloring. And why do I like fantasy coloring so much? So it doesn't matter if you do green skin, purple skin, blue skin, green dragons, orange dragons. It doesn't matter. You can do everything you want. So, love this book. Great book this time. Fantasy Romance Special. And I picked up this one. This is Fantasy Animals. This is a pocket version. And this is 32 cute and quirky designs by Hannah Coulson. So I had to pick this up because it is Hannah Coulson. Hannah Coulson is a must-buy for me. And they are, I think they are new illustrations, unique illustrations. I love this one. So I had to order this one as well. Really cute. This is Fantasy Animals by Hannah Coulson, published by Coloring Heaven. All right. my final stack, folks. We're almost there. This is the stack I call don't need it. Actually, not in a collection, not must buy, but I really liked it. So first is something I found on Etsy. It's PDF and it is by, I hope I don't have a lot of glare. No, it's not. It's by Amandine Young. And I got 2 books on PDF. I love her style. This one is called Le Tarot de Marseille. And she is French. And look at this. So I printed them out, all of them. I'm not going to do a full flip through. If you want to, just let me know. But these are gorgeous. So this is one book I got from her. And the other one, and that is actually one I fell in love with, is this one. And this is called Pinups, also by Amandine Young. And I printed this. Look at these. These are absolutely gorgeous. I love the style and of her faces, how she does the faces. It does not fit all the way into frame because I'm a little bit up close with my camera. But if you want to see the full flip through of the entire book, let me know. So this is Pinups and the Tarot de Marseille by Amandine Young, and I got this one from Etsy. Also, I got this one. This was actually a complete my collection. This is Frog Village Winter by Alexandra Zakara Chorus, and these are on Amazon. I have the other 4, and you might know her also from the Enchanted Galaxies book. But I love this. I love how she does the frogs. Look at this. This is so cute. It is Amazon print. It is single-sided, so you can use alcohol markers. Really thin paper. Where's this printed? Poland. This one is in Poland. There is difference in paper between the different countries. So these illustrations are so fun. So this is Frog Village Winter, and this is going on the bookshelf until November, December, I think. A little heads up for people who do not like dark humor. I suggest you skip ahead because I bought these 2. And I had a lot of fun with these books. They are hilarious. They are quite the opposite from the cozy and fuzzy books. They are the fuzzy animals, but they are crime scenes. So it's also said not for kids. And I know this is a recent version because they had to remove 2 pages from the original book that were just wrong. Let me just say it like that. They were just wrong. So they took that out. But they are hilarious. If you like the dark humor I have a not bad mind. But I love these kind of illustrations. It's something really different. Like it's like Psycho behind the shower curtain and a field. The monkey. So if you're into a little bit of dark humor, maybe these are for you. This is hilarious. Look at Santa falling in the fireplace. That's still on. It's still burning. Yeah. This is so fun. So when I got number 1, sure, I had to get number 2. Oh, and by the way, the first one was illustrated by Mira Luna and Jojo Weirdo. And the second one is only by Jojo Weirdo. Yeah. Yes, my sixth sense of humor. Like Hannibal Lecter. Look at this one. His face. You cannot see, but I can imagine his face. So these are not for everybody. But I like them. I like them. So, for the people who have been looking away, we're back to the cozy and the cute coloring books. Speaking of, Cozy Japan by Jade Summer. Yeah, I love this. It's different. It is themed. All Japanese pictures. So, and Jade Summer is on my 25 illustrators for 2025, as you might know. So this was also a no-brainer for me to get. Love this one. Cozy Japan by Jade Summer. I have to thank Lucy from Lucy Just Adds Color. She did a flip through of this book, Tiny Magical Illustrations. And this one is illustrated by Rada Prince. So if you haven't seen that video, please go to her channel. And I love this book because it's all small little illustrations of normal daily household animals. You see, you can practice all you want with your pencils, maybe your markers if you want to. Let me go back again. So here you can see sea life, houses, cars, interior, furniture, bicycles, pastry, flowers, and people, cats, dogs, birds. So everything you can practice in this gorgeous book, Tiny Magical Illustrations by Rada Prince. We're almost there. Next two ones are special. There are these two. And this one you might have seen because I did a flip through of this book last Thursday. And this one is called Adventuring, and this is illustrated by Sugar and Sweet Art. And we are having a collaboration for a coloring competition. If you go to that video, and I will link it, if you go to that video, there is a link to a freebie page that you can download from his coffee shop. And you can color that one, post it on Instagram or on a Facebook group, at the Kaleidoscope group. And you might win this book on PDF. So you can enter until the 13th of April. And after the 13th, we are going to randomly pick somebody who wins this book on PDF. So if you are into RPG and in Dungeons and Dragons and role play characters, this is the freebie. So look at this gorgeous page. You cannot let this slide. So this is Father's Den Burlesque Show. Color this one and you might win this gorgeous book on PDF. And he also has a second book. Maybe we are going to do the competition for a second time with this book. So I'm not going to show you a lot because I'm going to do a flip through. Same style, also RPG characters, weaponry. It is really cool. Look at this. So I love this one. This is also by Sugar and Sweet Art, and this is Adventuring 2 Coloring and Caverns. So keep an eye out. So if you want to join in or if you like the content, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will not miss out if we are going to do another freebie. 3 books to go. This one, I saw this one also on a YouTube channel and I love this. This is by Teresa Goodrich. This is Wish You Were Here. It was published by Creative Haven. Sorry. Yeah, it's just another stunning Teresa book that I really love. Home Sweet Home, Dutch windmills again. When they picture the Netherlands, it's always windmills or wooden shoes or tulips. I don't mind, I'm used to it. Like London is always the bus, always Big Ben. So I'm used to it. And we do have a lot more than just windmills in the Netherlands. Like stroopwafels. So, I love this book. This is Wish You Were Here by Teresa Goodrich. And finally, I couldn't pass this to one. These are by Fern Brown. I do have one Fern Brown, and that is the Fox Family book. I saw this one. This one is called Bugville, Coloring Book Volume 1. I think there is a Volume 2. And this is so adorable. And maybe this book is also suitable for Color a Tiny Town for Candace, for Happy Catastrophe. Look at these. Usually you don't want ants in your sandwich, but we'll make an exception for this one. This is too cute. So I love these kind of books. And it is good paper. Yeah, this is printed in France by Amazon. It's really different paper than the frog one that was printed in Poland. That's Bugville by Fern Brown. And also by Fern Brown is Animal Homes and Burrows. And this is way more intricate, really detailed, but also really cute. It's Armadillo House. Now you can look inside the house with armadillos. And little mice, bunnies. I think those are hedgehogs. A chicken family. The beavers. Ducks. Foxes. Let me check. Turtles. Pigs. Oh, look how stunning this is. Oh, I love this one. Look at this. So cute. Absolutely gorgeous book. Animal Homes and Burrows, also by Fern Brown. That was the last one. Let me get this like into frame. Look at this. You gotta love this. That was the splurge of March. I had a lot of fun making this video because I always have a lot of fun going through the books. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you do, hit subscribe. And as I said before, if you want a full flip through of one of the books I have shown you in this video, please let me know. And I will gladly do that for you on in the next video. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the weekend. And I will see you soon.